was exciting as well. And so I wanted to come back here and just talk to you about, once again, Young Living has this whole line of Thieves. And so they've got the Thieves laundry soap, which this says it can do 64 loads and it's HE safe and all this fresh citrus scent. And, initially when I started using this, it was so hard for me to believe, okay, it takes a tablespoon. I put a tablespoon of laundry soap in my clothes and it washes it, like super high concentrated. And for a while, it took me a while to get my brain wrapped around that. Like, I don't have to do like half a cup or like 3/4 of a cup for like really soiled loads. It's like, no, just a tablespoon. So I finally just got myself a little plastic tablespoon that lives in my laundry room. And that's what I use. I just fill it up. And then I don't know if this is okay to do or not, but I throw that in the wash with my clothes. That way I don't have to worry about trying to like dump every last little drop out of that thing. So there's that. The other thing that I forgot to bring out onto the porch here with me, but if you're like, I really want my clothes to smell like downy fresh, okay? Because we figured out, okay, those dryer sheets are not real great. Okay, the one thing that you can do, and maybe some of you have seen this, where you can get the wool dryer balls, and then you just take those and you can put essential oils on those dryer balls and then just throw those dryer balls in there. I'm telling you, my whole laundry room smells amazing when I'm drying my clothes. So that is a great, awesome alternative to the dryer sheets. And this month, for the month of April, you can get, if you spend, I don't remember how much it is, how many PV points you have to spend. I think it might be like the full 300 PV points. So if you place like a $300 order, you can get the dryer, 4 little dryer balls for free. You can get Basal Vitality, and I'll post a little picture of everything that I got. Basal Vitality, and I think it was the Fennel, essential oil, 15 milliliter essential oil, and then there was one other thing. The Allerzyme for digestive support. So anyway, Young Living gives you a lot of free stuff, and it's pretty awesome. And I also, with my PV points, besides that, because you earn PV points as well, with my other PV points, I got another bottle of Copaiba conditioner. Sorry, my brain just totally had a brain. Copaiba vanilla conditioner. And 2 other bottles of oil. Marjoram and lemon. So, and I got those essentially for free because I'm spending so much. It's like you spend $300 and then they give you like $300 worth of product in return. And because I'm a Young Living distributor, I also am earning a paycheck too. What in the world? Welcome to Young Living and how generous they are. I just can't. Some days I'm like, this is just nuts. This is so awesome. I love it. So anyway, check those things out for your laundry room. We are now entering the area of the house where the average person spends more time here than exercising. The bathroom. Okay, corresponding all of my chemical pictures. Because this is the place that as women and some men, we apply over 300 chemicals a day to our bodies. Here, just through soaps, makeup, shampoos, and hair care products. 80 of those products are applied every day before breakfast. I know, we'll get there, Katrina. Many of the toxins and chemicals in these products have been approved by the FDA because they seem like that they're okay in small amounts. But after applying multiple products that have the same toxic chemicals at acceptable levels to our bodies day after day, week after week, and year after year, there are some health problems coming out that are starting to be linked to these chemicals and toxins. So let's see what toxic things might be lurking in your bathroom. Are you ready? Katrina is pointing out one right now. The Clorox toilet bowl cleaner. It was rated at a 7 on the Think Dirty app. Okay. We also have, Dennis, pull this out. Here we go. Things that are under your sinks. Okay. 409 cleaner. Now this isn't actually 409 cleaner. Okay. But a lot of us use these 409 like all-purpose cleaners. Okay. Why is it bad? That's also rated at a 7. Okay. Some of these shampoos and conditioners. Okay. This is stuff we put on our heads and it soaks into our skin. This is rated at a 7. Anybody want to take a guess what the soap on the left is rated? What do you think?
4.
Oh, you're close, Court. It's actually a 3. So this Dove Sensitive Soap is actually rated at a 3. I was surprised. I was like, oh, cool. But why are we flushing the toilet? This is awesome. Okay. But the one on the right, this Dove Men Plus Hair, Body, and Face Soap Bar, it's at a 7. Why? Why? Because of fragrance. Oh. Katrina's going to the bathroom. All right. No, okay. So here is something else that I have used. Don't forget to wipe, okay? This is like real life here, folks. Real life. Okay, something else that I used to use all the time is, this is hilarious. Okay, is this Mary Kay Time Wise 3-in-1 cleanser. And I was like, you know what, let's just look this up. I'm kind of curious about it. And you know what it rates? It rates an 8. I think that's the highest thing that we've gotten to so far. Okay? And I'll come back to you guys about why this stuff is rated the way it is. Okay? But now is the time for us to transition to the bedroom and upstairs. Are we ready to go? All right, we are upstairs here, and we are entering into Mama and Papa's bedroom. Well, my husband's bedroom. I'm kind of talking to my girls too. Okay, so here's some interesting stuff. There is this body butter that I acquired that I absolutely loved. It's from the Body Shop, okay? And, okay, it looks like this. And it just smells divine. Like, I loved it. I love it. So, I still have it. I got it in Moscow. I didn't leave it behind because I was like, I really like this stuff. And so I decided, I'm going to look it up on the Think Dirty app. Let's see. Maybe it's fine because it smells so great. And I looked it up, and I discovered that it is rated at a 7. And here's why it's rated at a 7. It is because of a chemical called, phenolphthalein. And that chemical has been known to depress the central nervous system, and it may cause vomiting and diarrhea. And it's also an allergy. Like, it can be an allergen. And I just was like, are you kidding me? That makes me so sad. I love this lotion. But I cannot, in good conscience now, apply it to my body. So I'll have to find something else. And I'm sure there's plenty of options through Young Living. But I just want to let you guys know that, like, if you decide to go this route, which I think you should go this route of, like, ditching and switching and getting the toxic chemicals out of your home, sometimes you're going to go through things where you're like, oh, this hurts so bad to let this go, but you got to let it go. All right, girls, the next thing I got to talk about, you girls need to leave the room. Okay? Leave the room, go to the changing table out there. I'll be out there in just a second, okay? All right. So, shut the door here. So, the other thing I got real curious about was personal lubrication, okay? So if you have small ears around, you might want to send them out of the room, like I sent my little ears out of the room, okay? So I got really curious about that. I was like, okay, so what does personal lubricant rate on the Think Dirty app? So I looked up some lubricant that we have here because I was just curious. No, why not? Let's find out. And once again, I was kind of shocked. It's rated at a 7. And then I was even more shocked why it was rated at a 7. It's not because of fragrance. It is because of another chemical, methylparaben. This is the health impacts of this chemical. In some studies, breast tumors have shown a buildup of methylparabens in the breast tissue, which I was like, now, isn't that interesting? And the chemical is, it's a preservative, and it mimics estrogen and can act as potential hormone endocrine system disruptor. Which I was like, oh my word! All of us who have been having these hormonal issues, this is probably why. It's like we're using this stuff and we just don't even know. We just trust that, well, it's on the shelf and the FDA approved it, so it must be okay. Well, the FDA has approved it in such small amounts, thinking that this amount surely can't affect people. But over time, what they're starting to see is when people are getting cancer or when people are starting to have other hormonal issues or other health issues, they're starting to realize like, this chemical is in this tumor. This chemical is like, you can see like this chemical is stayed in this person's body and is built up in this person's body and has contributed to the growth of this or whatever. And I just find it so fascinating that you get anything out of this video's Toxin Free Home class. Anything is that you need to get the Think Dirty app, go on to PubMed.com, start looking up, start researching this stuff for yourself, and you'll probably be shocked like me.